Nothing quite connects me to a video game world like rain. As it plinks off of windows, trickles down roofs, and collects into streams, the sound of rain and the emotion that it creates can enhance a video game with a type of ambiance rarely seen, making spaces feel grounded, cozy, and often full of life. That rain can be utilized to alter a landscape, intensify an emotion, or to add a level of comfort to an area. So today, let's look at rain and the trickling effect it can have upon a video game. When the rain falls in Breath of the Wild, it serves a purpose, both in the way it makes the player feel and the way they traverse. The game's core climbing mechanic is taken away from you as the rain forces the player to slip down the mountain. Thus, you must find other venues for traveling to your destination, which brings about a connection and a respect to that rain. But more than that, in Breath of the Wild's very muted world, the rain is often the soundtrack for the areas around you, creating an ethereal ambiance that makes each fire feel warmer, each shelter more cozy, and each field more lively. Breath of the Wild doesn't merely use its rain as an environmental slider, but rather a key piece of world building, a key piece of ambiance, and ultimately just as rain itself. But there is a darker side to rain, used in a way to oppress the player. The dark, brooding rain contained within Rain World thunders down on the roofs above the player. It intensifies every moment as it gathers momentum and slams into the ground like daggers falling from the sky. A hard rain that brings with it death, making the frantic blitz to shelter even more intense, as rain is still a force of nature. But this brooding rain also finds itself following the character. Gotham's rain in Arkham Knight conceals a deep evil. The overcast rain in Inside works to shroud any sense of joy that might have been left in the world. These two work to create places that feel deeply wrong, and a big part of that is the dark and endless rain. To contrast that though, one of my favorite manners in which rain manifests itself is as a cozy cascade. Hollow Knight's City of Tears is one of the most beautiful areas in all of gaming, complete with excellent music and beautiful level design, but its constant rain dripping down from the blue lake above helps to engross the player into the area as it trickles down the windows, rolls off the roofs, and collides with surfaces to create a constant blanket of delicate sound. It has no effect on gameplay, but it always works to make the area feel cozy and inviting. Many open world games also have this calming sense of rain down to a science. Some of my favorites range from Red Dead Redemption 2 with its ultra realistic rain effects to Ghost of Tsushima and its rain that is used as an HDR lighting device, making areas glow with green or roll with misty fog. Of course, cozy games too have their lo-fi beat-esque rain. Stardew Valley brings its helpful rain, a rain that allows the player to take a day off from the watering can, and a rain that brings with it a multitude of new fish to the rivers and to the ocean. Valheim as well has a comfy rain as it pours down on your meticulously crafted establishments, helping you feel the dry warmth of the chimney lane in your wood hut. All of these different manners in which rain manifests itself in our video games prove that it is more than just an element to be dealt with. It's an immersive and ambient piece that can fill out a game world. Without rain, the City of Tears would just be another area, Arkham would be less intimidating, and Breath of the Wild's mountains would be stagnant structures to be climbed the same way ad nauseum. Like so many things, rain is an integral element that keeps our world turning and keeps our games interesting.